Running is an activity that has been done all over the world for centuries and will continue for many years to come. Personally, running has always been the biggest part of my life ever since I was a little kid. I came from a family where running was a necessity in life, and I am very grateful for it. Throughout the years, running has taught me many important aspects on life throughout all of the ups and downs it has put me through. Running has taught me to never take anything for granted, to never give up, and determination that I will use throughout my life. Without running, I could not imagine what my life would be like. I am happiest during my run each day because it relieves any stress that I have and gives me time to clear my head and feel good about myself. I am confident that if you choose to run, you will feel the same way I do about it. It will be a part of your day where everything seems right in the world, and you can do your body a great favor. Everyone that cares about their personal health and happiness should strongly consider my argument and follow through with making running their exercise of choice. It is the best exercise for one's mind and body that you could possibly do. For years, running has been tested and analyzed to examine the benefits there were when a person runs on a consistent basis. It is important for everyone to know and stay updated on this issue. People all over the world need to care about the importance of running because it will help them with their physical and mental health. If one wants to live a long and healthy life, then he or she needs to include running in their daily schedule. Not only will running make a person healthier, but it will also make him or her a much happier person. In this speech, I will argue that running is the best for a person's health, both physically and psychologically, because it improves student test scores, decreases stress, and helps prevent disease. Throughout many tests and research, running has been proven to improve student test scores at all ages, whether they are young children, older students in college like us, or even students with disabilities. Running consistently has been shown to improve their scores. Many students with disabilities in the classroom often have nowhere to let go of all their energy. This often causes trouble within the classroom for both the student and the teacher to have to deal with. Running can be a great way for these students to release abundant energy they may have in the classroom. Dr. Bass, in her article titled "Running Can Modify Classroom Behavior," mentions adolescents decreased their talking out behavior in class and completed more written assignments after running treatments. To me, this quote analyzes the fact that running will benefit the student in a positive manner in the classroom, and they will be rewarded with better grades by running. This is important for many parents and teachers that deal with students with disabilities or hyperactiveness because running is a big solution to fixing many of the problems they may face every day. Running can be used to fix other problems within the classroom besides just students with disabilities. Tests have shown that running can also restore attentional fatigue within the classroom for students of all ages. Many times throughout a school year, students become tired, and their grades may reflect this. Students that run on a daily basis will outscore students that choose not to run because they will restore their attentional fatigue with the needed exercise. Dr. Norling, from his article, "The Benefit of Recreational Activity to Restore Attentional Fatigue," discusses that a lot of research has been done on this matter, and many of the findings show that running does improve brain function because the students showed better test performances that involved faster response time and mental flexibility. The people and students that choose to listen to me and the facts given by many professionals on the benefits of running will quickly see a positive outcome on their classroom work. Not only will students in the classroom see greater success, but working people at all ages will see an improvement in their jobs as well as being a runner. College students face difficult schoolwork that can cause a high amount of stress, and many of these students do not have anything they can turn to as a positive stress reliever. Running is the best way to relieve high amounts of stress faced by college students all over the world. The article by Norling focuses solely on college students and the studies and testing that was done to see if running would reverse the effect of attentional fatigue. This particular article wanted to examine upon whether or not higher intensity running would restore attention more than lower intensity running or not running at all. The findings showed that the higher intensity running did not restore attention more than the control group did during just 30 minutes of running. This is an important strategy that many college students can use to help with the rigorous schoolwork. For me, running helps me cope with the harder schoolwork and busier days than I was used to in my previous school years. I believe it is even more important for college students to run daily and relieve some of the stress that they have built up than it is for other students. It is still beneficial for any student to run because it will significantly help with your schoolwork and test scores. Take my argument and run with it if you want to see your test scores go up. I promise you won't be disappointed. The improvement of student test scores in a classroom from running is just one of many examples of why you should listen to my argument and seriously consider adding a running regimen to your everyday activities. Not only will running improve your test scores, but it will also decrease stress in people of all ages, no matter the circumstance. Too often people gain stress from their everyday lives and have no way of releasing it. Running is a great way to get rid of that excess stress that will accumulate over time. If stressed out people make the right decision to run, then they will quickly notice a change in their energy levels and overall happiness. People may think that they have to run for a long time each day to notice results, but this is simply just not the case. Running for just a little bit each day to comfortably fit your lifestyle will work just as well. In the article by Attila Szabo and Julia Abraham titled The Psychological Benefits of Recreational Running, a Field Study, the two authors share the research findings, concluding that even just acute amounts of running by someone will have a positive impact on his or her life. This means that stress will be relieved with minimal running to fit the lifestyle of the participant. This is a lesson that needs to be shared worldwide because running will become enjoyable for everyone once they realize that just running for a little bit can make a huge impact on your lives in regard to stress levels. Not only does running contribute to low stress levels, but improves the mental well-being of the runner as well. It is very common for low stress in a person to be connected with a strong, healthy mental state of mind. Running will improve the mind of anyone that runs regularly. When testing the mental well-being of someone, it is important to account for different factors that may influence the tests in a positive or negative manner. And it is exactly what the author of the article, Moderate Physical Activity Can Improve Mental Well-Being, did. The author declares that physical activity in any form was associated with a lower risk of psychological distress after adjustment for age, gender, social economic group, marital status, body mass index, long-standing illness, smoking, and survey year. This quote means that all sorts of people can gain the benefits that running has to offer. Even if a person is going through marriage issues or illness problems, running can still decrease their stress levels and improve their mental state of mind. The author also indicates that the testing was done with 20 minutes of activity per day. As I stated before, it is important for people to realize how little amount of time they need to fit into their day to go out and run. Many people often do not know that they should run and decide to not run at all. They think they need to run for a long time and this may scare them away. But simply all you need is about 20 minutes and you will get that needed time. Some of the people that carry around the most stress in this day and age are college students like us. They are away from home for the first time in their lives, have much tougher classes than they may be used to, and have a whole new environment that they must learn to cope with. All of this can carry a lot of stress upon someone. Running is a great way to deal with the tough days and long nights of a college student. Taking a break and going out for a run is the best activity someone could do to relieve your stress and clear the mind. Many students may not know how to cope with this stress and may choose to deal with it in other ways that are not nearly as effective. In the article, The Benefit of Recreational Physical Activity to Restore Attentional Fatigue, by Norling, she writes that university students may be at high risk for compromised mental well-being due to the rigors of the academic environment. This quote means that the college students are likely to have a low mental well-being due to all the schoolwork that they have. A lesson that needs to be taken is that running is something all college students can do to turn for stress relief. In addition to running improving test scores and decreasing stress, running also helps prevent disease. Although running does not make you completely safe from diseases, it does help you aid and keep the diseases away. One disease that running is known to help keep away is heart disease that can cause heart attacks. For a long time, experts have been recommending people are likely to suffer from heart attacks to run because this will likely cause their body to be healthier and stronger overall. Although running just a little bit on a daily basis can help keep the disease away, some believe that runners who run for long distances throughout their life will never suffer from heart disease in their lifetime. In the article, A Running Argument by James Gorman, a California pathologist named Thomas Bassler is known for saying that a marathon runner will never suffer from heart disease in his or her life because of the lifestyle they live. Marathon runners are a special type of people, and this lifestyle is not for everyone, but it shows the power of running and all the benefits that it can do for you. If you choose to run these type of distances, then you should be very confident in the fact that you have a lower chance of suffering a heart attack than someone that does not run at all. Not only does running lower stress levels and help prevent heart disease, but it can also decrease the risk of other diseases as well. There are many different types of diseases that running can help prevent in your body by doing so. In the article, The Benefit of Recreational Physical Activity to Restore Attentional Fatigue by Norman, she specifies participation in regular physical activity has been associated with lower mortality rates, decreased risk of developing heart disease and diabetes, and improved mental health. This means that running is not only good for a person's heart, it can help prevent diabetes, which can be a very serious issue for someone food that has it or develops it over their lifetime. Also, it improves mental health, which is also another significant issue for someone that has mental health issues. While you run on a daily basis, you are doing your body a huge favor. You will be rewarded with a long, healthy life. Many people that know running is good for them, yet they still choose not to participate in the activity. Once you develop the habit, it becomes much easier to take the little amount of time needed out of your day to go out and run. Every part of your body will thank you for getting in the needed exercise to help keep everything in your body running smoothly and properly. James Gorman states that running improves the function of the cardiovascular system and lessens the demand on the heart for a given workload. Peripheral muscles through training become more efficient and require less oxygen and consequently less heart activity. This quote means that running forces parts of your body to operate more efficiently and puts less of a workload on your heart. This is exactly why you need to take my argument seriously and because running will reduce the chances of you becoming ill or having an untimely death. If you want to stay with your loved ones for a long time, then running regularly should be a top priority on your daily agenda. Running is the absolute best for a person's health, both physically and psychologically, because it improves student test scores, reduces stress, and aids in the prevention of disease. If people do not listen to me by not running, then they may live a very unhappy and unhealthy life because they will not have a strong way of relieving stress or be more susceptible to disease. They will not know how it feels to be stress-free and truly happy about themselves. By not running, they may die sooner than they would if they listened to me and ran on a consistent basis. A world where everyone ran would be truly astounding. Not only would everyone feel healthier and smarter, but they would all be truly happy with themselves and their bodies. I look forward to see running continue to develop and gain popularity all over the world so everyone can experience the exercise the way I do.